NHK reporting that the former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has been pronounced dead. This is, of course, after earlier this morning around 3:30 a.m. UK time. Shinzo Abe, the former Prime Minister, was speaking at a campaign event. He was shot twice. He was quickly transported to a hospital. From there, we knew his condition was grave. But again, NHK reporting now that the former Prime Minister has died. He, of course, leaves behind him a very, very hefty legacy, to put it in the least. Shinzo Abe bringing stability back to Japan, strengthening relations between the U.S. and China, a loss that is very felt throughout not just the world, but of course Japan as well. At the moment, there are elections set to take place on Sunday. Finance Minister Suzuki did tell the press moments ago that plans to change the election would mean a loss for democracy. Again, that was before, as we have just learned, that the former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe of Japan has died. NHK is currently reporting that. He had died from gunshot wounds. He was speaking at a political event in Nara, that's the western part of Western Japan. Shinzo Abe was 67 years old. Of course, among this audience, he's very widely known for his Abenomics as the country dealt with the financial crisis, pushing into negative rates. But it's not just the impact on the economy. Again, it is the legacy he leaves behind when it comes to politics. It was a very tumultuous time in Japanese politics before Abe was at the helm. Went through a variety of prime ministers before Abe, including himself, I should say, but he stepped in as the prime minister, ushering this period of more consistency than Japan had seen in some time.